Hi, in today's video we will talk about the changes made to the PMP exam in 2021. And these changes are still maintained by the PMI in the PMP exam. At a glance, there are three things that have changed in the new PMP exam. Number one is the exam domains. In the old version of the PMP exam, there were 5 domains or the process groups from which the exam taker was rated. But in the new version of the exam, there are 3 main domains which we will discuss in the next slides. Next thing is the number of questions, which is reduced to 180 questions. In the previous versions, this number was 200 questions. And the last one is the types of questions. In the old version, we only had multiple choice questions, while in the new version, there are a number of changes made to the types of questions as well. So let's get started and let's elaborate each of these separately. Number one, we have the exam domains. In the previous version of PMP exam, the exam taker was rated from initiating, planning, executing, monitoring and controlling, and closing process groups. But in the new version, we have the people, which makes around 42% of the exam questions. This domain emphasizes on the soft skills you need to effectively lead a project team in today's evolving environment. Next one is the processes. This domain makes up to 50% of the exam questions in the PMP exam. This domain reinforces the technical aspects of successfully managing projects. And the last one is the business environment, which makes up to 8% of the exam questions. This domain highlights the connection between projects and organizational strategy. Next, we have 180 questions in the PMP exam. In the old version, we had around 200 questions. The next thing is that we have 230 minutes in total to solve all the 180 questions. The last thing is that one more break is added to the previous 2 breaks. In the previous version of the exam, we had 2 breaks, but in the new version, we have 1 additional break. The last thing of today's topic is the question types in the new PMP exam. I believe that everyone is familiar with the multiple choice questions, in which we have 4 different answers, and we have to pick the correct answer among the 4 different answers given to us. Hotspot questions, multiple responses, matching questions, and fill in the blank are all new in the new PMP exam. For the multiple response questions, we have a question which has more than 1 right answers. So from the choices given to you, you will pick 2 to 3 different answers as the right answer of the question. In the fill in the blank questions, a blank is given and you will fill it with the correct word by manually typing the word in the blank. For the hot area or hotspot question, as you can see here, the question asks at which point will the project get ahead of schedule. We have the planned value curve and we have the earned value curve. So as we know from the formula that earned value minus planned value will give us the schedule variance of the project. So the project will get ahead of schedule where the earned value is more than planned value, which means that somewhere around here the project will get ahead of schedule. What you will have to do is in the exam to click this area as your answer, as you can see in here. Next type of question is the matching questions. Different processes are given and we have the process groups on the right here. So what we have to do is to match the right process to the right process group. So these are the changes made to the new PMP exam. I hope you like the content of the video. If you enjoy our content, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Besides that, we post about project management on our LinkedIn and Instagram pages. Consider following us there too. Thank you very much for watching.